tonight, the Ghana Police Service says it is scaling up security measures to deal with the worrying spate of gang robberies in parts of Accra. This week alone, more than 4 robberies have been reported, raising concerns about the brazen nature adopted by these armed men. The robbers in the separate incidents made away with huge sums of money. The police offering a 50,000 Ghana cedi reward to anyone with information that could lead to the arrest of these thugs. On your screens now is a copy of that statement, and I'll read a bit of that for you. The police in Accra have instituted some urgent additional security measures to arrest a robbery gang attacking people with the region in recent days. We therefore plead with residents to bear with us with regards to the scaled up security measures to deal with this threat. And it goes on to say that, all right, so the police continues to say, we also urge the public and corporate institutions who intend to withdraw and deposit huge sums of money to exercise caution or contact the police for assistance for such transaction. Any suspicious behavior or movement of persons should be reported immediately to the police on the emergency numbers, and you have 18555 191 0302 773906 or 0302 787373. And it further states that we have placed a financial reward of 50,000 Ghana cedis on information that will lead to the arrest of these thugs. We thank the public for their continued assistance, and we want to give the strongest assurance that with their support, our communities will remain safe. We'll never ever allow these thugs to disturb our peace as a people. And that's the statement coming from the Ghana Police Service. Now, Friday, another robbery was reported at Sampa Valley near the Weija barrier. The gun-wielding men who were on motorcycles fired warning shots toward of residents as they made away with an unspecified amount of money. My colleague Maxwell Agbagba was at the crime scene. Here's what he saw.
We are told that the robbers accosted a woman who had gone to a mall very close to this area to withdraw money. According to eyewitnesses, the woman saw the robbers lurking around, but she did not suspect them to be criminals. They trailed her to this point when they accosted her and then took away her money. Personnel from the Weija Divisional Police Command just left the crime scene. They were here to collect the needed evidence that would lead them to arrest the perpetrators. Eyewitnesses we've been speaking to here at Sampa Valley tell us that as the robbers took off and bolted from this place, they saw the police command just left the crime scene. They were here to collect the needed evidence that would lead them to arrest the perpetrators. Eyewitnesses we've been speaking to here at Sampa Valley tell us that as the robbers took off and bolted from this place, they saw some men sitting just about 200 meters away from where I'm standing. They knew that the men who were there would try to stop them, so they fired many warning shots again to ward them off completely. We are told that the police checkpoint is also just some meters away from this place. When the robbers realized that there was a police officer there, they did a detour and used another stretch of the road. I've been speaking to a man who witnessed how the incident happened.
What happened is it was around 9:15, 9:30. I was coming to my shop. Then I saw a silver or white car also heading, just coming in front of me. And when the car got to a ramp just in front of my shop, he slowed down. Then I saw 2 guys holding guns, which I know is AK-47. They started shooting randomly, right? They were shooting to the sky, on the floor, on the ground. You can see from the road that there is a hole, big hole. And then everybody started running helter-skelter. So what happened is I had to actually see what was happening. I had to decide what to do, so I drove back. Instead of coming forward, I drove back to about, say, 20 yards from the scene. and then they started, pulling someone from the car. They went into the car. I don't know what they would, but I think they were struggling in the car. I saw one of them throwing a bag onto the road, and then later the guy came out from the car, and there was a rat sack, which I think maybe I thought was containing some money, because they might have chased them or followed them from where they drew the money from, I understand, from the bank.
Well, another man I spoke to told me that the robbers fired about 10 warning shots.
It happened around 9:20 in this very morning. Okay. I was at my shop and I heard a gunshot. So I just came out from my shop and I saw 4 men on bike with a gun, 2 guns. So there's a lady with a car going and they stopped the car. One of the motorbikes stopped in front of the car, and one stopped at the back of the car. So the one at the back of the car just gave a warning shot into the air, and so the car stopped, and they just opened the door of the car and just took off some bags.
They stopped the they stopped the Benz car. That is the Benz car over there. I don't know if you can. Yes, a white Benz car. Okay. So they stopped it over here and then attacked. So they pulled the lady who was seated at the back, as I'm sure she was the one holding the money. Okay. Yeah, so they pulled her out of the car. Even her phone fell in the gutter, which was beside over here, and they gave some warning shots around, scaring people. So it was something, an action where people couldn't come out. Because at a point, seeing people holding 2 guns and AK-47, as we know, it was so scary. So from there, they moved away. And a policeman came around. We narrated the whole issue.
So when they were moving, were they still firing?
Yes, they were firing as they were moving.
Then this week, another one happened very close to the Apenkwa overhead bridge, where robbers on motorbike accosted a woman in traffic and made away with her money.
Now, 495 robbery cases have been recorded in the first quarter of this year alone. Our research desk breaks it down for us shortly, and I'll take you there. On Monday, September 20, at Achimota along the Accra-Masaman Highway, 4 armed robbers executed the well-planned and coordinated heist where the bandits appeared to have tailed a woman from a bank at Abeka where she went to withdraw a large amount of money. Now, another broad daylight robbery occurred at Kwashiman on Wednesday, close to a bank in the area. A man who is yet to be identified was shot in the leg not long after he came out of the bank and made away with his money. I mean, all of this happened this week alone. According to police statement, a 33-year-old woman was robbed at gunpoint of an amount of 29,000 cedis. The victim escaped unhurt. There was one this morning. It happened at Sampa Valley near the Weija barrier. Similar modus operandi. The victim had just withdrawn an amount of money in a bag when the gun-wielding men on motorbike firing shots at the crime scene. Now, let's look at the crime index in Ghana, and we're doing a comparison of from 2014 to 2021. And if you look at it, it's being up and down, and it's going up again. In 2014, it was 46.38%. In 2015, then you come up to 49.42%. In 2016, you have 49.01%, which is just 1% lower. Now you come to 2017, it's 46.99%. It's gone a bit higher from 2016. Now in 2018, you come back to 45%. So that's, I mean, some improvement there. In 2019, look at the gap. It's widened from 45% to 51.95%. Then in 2020, we came back to 48.97%. In 2021, look at this figure, 48.52, almost same the figure, because we're just in the middle of 2021, but we're recording almost same figure we recorded in 2020 for the whole period of 2020, and that is very alarming. You look at this also is a comparison we're making for you. In 2014, it was what? 46.38%. That's the trend line. And we're looking at daylight robbery cases alone. 2014, it was 46.38%. In 2015, it was 49.42%. 2016, 49.01%. 2017, 46.99%. 2018, 45%. 2019, 51.95%. 2020, 48.07%. And in 2021, 48.52%. And this is the rape table I'm opening for you. That's also a comparison analysis, a comparative analysis we're doing for you for between 2020 and 2021. In 2020, you have 119 cases for the whole of 2020. In 2021, however, in the middle of 2021, we've recorded 97 cases already in the middle of 2021. So this is also not good at all. And then you look at the murder cases for first half of 2021, a total number of reported cases 313, confirmed cases 306 for this year alone, half of the year. And you talk about murder cases, the gender distribution, and you find out that there are 83.40% going out for the males and 16.60% for females. That's the distribution. And then you look at, we are also doing another comparison of what? In 2020, you have 123 murders, 2021, 144. And remember, this is the figure, 123 is the figure for 2020. Now in 2021, we are in the middle of the year. We've not ended the year already, but we've already recorded 144, which is a figure that is higher than what we recorded in 2020 for the full year. Again, this is not pleasant according to security experts. And you look at kidnapping cases, a comparative analysis for the 2 years, 2020 and 2021. In 2020, we had 27 of that for the whole year. In 2021, just half of the year gone, and we have 26. One more figure to hit 27, which is the figure for the whole year for 2020. And this is cause for worry.